What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here today of Road to the Show with DeMarcus King. We're back here for episode 115, and we're getting ready for a nice weekend series here with the New York Yankees. I don't know if it's going to necessarily be nice, but I will say that we are going to have a pretty, hopefully, eventful series here with them. As DeMarcus King's, of course, been on a tear as of late, as he has 49 home runs, 112 RBIs, and he has just been knocking the cover off the ball. And we'll try to see if he can do so here today, back at home there at the Coliseum, and taking on the Bronx Bombers here. As you take a look at the roster, and of course, pretty, as always, New York Yankees have money. They can buy pretty much anybody they want, but a decent roster right now. They're 2 games ahead of the Boston Red Sox in the American League East. And would love to, of course, try to stop the momentum that we are currently having right now, as we're hitting the ball very well for ourselves. Now, like I mentioned, first place. Actually, both teams have identical records, 39 and 25. We have a 2-game lead over the Astros, as we just split that series with the Astros in the last episode. If you watched it, go check it out. There's a link up above in the eye there, or down below in the description. It was a great episode for DeMarcus King and for the Athletics. And we're back home here, and we're going to start this series here with the Yankees. Of course, later on in this episode, we'll also have a quick 2-game series with the Cardinals of St. Louis, and that should be an interesting series as well, as actually he'll be going back home in that series there. He lives around the St. Louis area. I grew up there. So we'll see DeMarcus. There you see his numbers, like I mentioned earlier. And, of course, he is in first place right now in the American League in second baseman in the All-Star game, which is about a month away. Can you believe it or not? So as you see, DeMarcus here hits this one over to the down the third base line. Third baseman makes a nice snag there and will throw him out at first, as that will, of course, retire this side and, of course, end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth here, down by 2, as DeMarcus is up to bat here again. Of course, his bat's been a little quiet here. Yankees pretty much probably watched that series there against the Astros and kind of know what pitches to avoid and pitching to him, and kind of just slow him down as much as they possibly can. As you're seeing, they're wearing their nice gold tops there here today in the Coliseum. As we'll now the bottom of the 6th here, down by 1. With nobody on board and 1 out, and a nice 1-1 pitch, and of course, not what we was wanting to see there from DeMarcus, as he runs down the first base line, and he's going to get thrown out there at first by the shortstop. So now we'll move on to the bottom of the 9th here, trying to get a rally going here. Nobody out, and nobody on, and DeMarcus King here early in trouble. 0-1 count up the middle there for DeMarcus King as he gets down to first base, and a nice hit there from him as he's able to get the base hit and, of course, get on board, and hopefully Athletics can get something rolling here in this first game of this series, as the bats have been for pretty much everybody up and down the line. 1 through 9 has just been pretty bad to say the least. So now Duvall's going to come up to bat here with King on base. Nobody out. Of course, King does not want to be the first out in the at-bat, or in this inning, as he'll slide there to second. Gets there on time. Steals a bag. Nice job there from him as we take a look at show track. And, of course, they're crunching those numbers there. And there you see his lead distance, max speed, as he does get the stolen base. So he's still second base. Still nobody out. Now he's on second. As we'll see the pitch here, and Duvall will swing and miss there, and that will, of course, be the first out of the inning. As now Steven Piscotty now has a chance now to get something going here for us, as we have 1 out, 1 on, and we'll see him up to bat here with a 1-1 count. And Piscotty's been actually doing pretty well here this season. I don't know the exact numbers, but I know when playing this game, I noticed that he does pretty well here with runners in scoring position here, and there you see, does a great job there. He doesn't bring necessarily the runner home, but he gets the runner close to home, pushes him up another 90 feet. So if we can get a decent base here, we can tie this ball game up and force it to go to extra innings. And we'll see if we can do so here, as Jonathan LaCroix will be up next. So over 3, LaCroix, this will be a great opportunity for him to kind of forget about what happened today with his at-bats and try to get something going here as a full count. He should get a decent pitch here. And oh, he is going to get plunked hard. And LaCroix going to take the base here. I don't think he was too happy about that, which, you get plunked, you never are. But, sometimes it happens. Actually, your ball slips out sooner than the pitcher wants. But, I don't know. That one's kind of suspect there. So Simmons now comes up the bat here. We'll see what he can do. Of course, with runners in scoring position here, a tough day here for him. He's got a walk and a run so far. 0 for 2. Let's see what he can do here as his back's against the wall here. 1-2 count, and this is going to be a dribbler there up there near the first baseman. They tag the bag, and that is going to be it for the at bat. As unfortunately, we cannot finish the ball game on the right foot as we wanted to try to tie it up. We lose this one 4-3 as your final score. The Yankees come in and take game 1 of this series, putting us down a game down here in this 3-game set. So we got to turn things around here quickly, you guys, and try to get a win. And it's going to be a tough one. DeMarcus King 1 for 4 in the game. Now, actually, this is actually game 3 here. I'm going to have to change that after in post here, but game 3, we see game 2, we actually lose game 2. 6-2 is the final score, but game 3, here we are here trying to see if we can avoid the sweep as DeMarcus King comes out the bat here, bottom of the first, and we'll see there slapped up the middle, 2 out, and he gets a base hit, and it puts him in runners in scoring position now at first and second with 2 away. So Sonny Gray not happy probably about that at bat there against King. So Sonny Gray and King again at it here. King, of course, won the first round. And we'll see this one hit there. That's going to go to the shortstop there. He makes a nice throw over to first. Almost off target there, but it gets there nonetheless. And that's going to be out number 1. As you see there, 5.5 game lead now over the Boston Red Sox. And, of course, Baltimore slipping away there along with Tampa Bay. They're in both in double digits there. So next at bat here for King. 2-0 count. 1 out. This one going to get caught there high and deep. It's going to go back. Can it get over the wall? It's going to hit off the wall actually. That's going to be a nice double there for King. As the ball game's, of course, now tied up right now at 1 apiece. His 21st double of the season. And you see leading doubles for the A's right now, as Acosta's right behind him, just 3 behind him there with 18. And, of course, some others there with double digits right now. So, Carlos Leonardo now coming up the bat here. We'll see what he can do. He's ground out now twice in today's game. So, with 1 out, 1-2 count. King here trying to maybe play a little mind games there with the pitcher. As Sonny Gray does a great job there striking out the batter. So now Adam Duvall will be up to bat next here. He's singled back in the 3rd. 1-2 day for him as he has a 1-1 count, 2 away, and this ball is going to be popped up, and it should be an easy play there for the first baseman. And of course that will retire the side. So one runner stranded. It's tied 1-1 here after 5 as we go down to the bottom of the 7th. We'll see what we can do here as we do have a 1-run lead. And we'll see a ball hit, striked over to the past the shortstop there. Goes to the shallow end of the left field. That's going to be a base hit for DeMarcus King. He's on board. As he does a great job there with that, hitting that one opposite field. And getting himself on board as we try to extend this lead. So now, here we are at bottom of the 9th here, tied 4-all. DeMarcus King going up against Chad Green. 3 for 4 for King, as he's going to take a pitch, and this one, DeMarcus, you should have backed off on that one there, buddy, as he will pop this one up, and a great play there for the third baseman to get to, as it looks like we're going to go to extra frames here if we cannot turn things around with just 1 out. And we'll see here that, the boys pull off the win. Nice job from the A's as they're able to get a win here. I think it was a walk-off there from Acosta. Great job as he is able to get a walk-off, I believe, in extra frames. Yeah, they're in the bottom of the 10th, and they win this one 6-4 is your final score. 6 runs, 14 hits there for Oakland. As for the Yanks, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. as we currently right now sit at first place along with the Astros, who kind of leapfrog over us with one more win than us. 41-28 there for the Astros, 40-27 for us, as we're both 4-6 in the last 10 games, but they're currently on a 5-game winning streak right now. And yeah, not feeling that at all. Now, as we go to the second series here in today's episode, we're gonna head back home here for DeMarcus King. We're gonna head back to St. Louis, Missouri, where he lives outside of one of the little suburbs of St. Louis. But nonetheless, here it's game one of this series. Actually, no, we're not going to St. Louis. St. Louis is coming to us. I apologize for that. But anyway, he get a little bit of taste of home here as he's taking on his team that he grew up watching as a kid, the Cardinals, and they are here for this quick 2-game interleague series. As Luke Weaver coming up here to pitch, he's on the hill here today as they lead this one by 2 quickly. As DeMarcus King pops this one up to shallow center field, that will retire his first at bat here, as that's 1 away on Oakland. Tommy Pham makes a nice catch there. As we'll see, it's now tied 2 apiece as he flew out back in the second inning we just seen. And so now King is trying to get his bat going here, as he does have a runner in a score position here. And we're trying to see if we can advance that runner with a power swing. So with a 0-2 count, Weaver gives the pitch, and that's going to be a chopper right up the middle here. Can the shortstop make the play? He does so. And of course, that is a failed challenge. And that will, of course, end the inning. So try to get one up the middle there, try to advance the runner 90 feet, but unfortunately, shortstop gets there on time and makes a nice play to retire King. 0-2 for King, as he is flied out and, of course, ground out. We've seen so far here. Cardinals lead by 1, 3-2. Bottom of the 6th, we got another dynamic challenge here. And looks like we're going to try to record while being ahead or even. Try to record a hit by having an even or ahead of the count. And there you see King here. He gets a nice hit there, but he's getting a little too greedy there as he gets caught. And that's going to be a failure as he gets caught there at second. So nice hustle there from King, but unfortunately, that's going to cost him. Let's go to the bottom of the 8th here. 3-3 game as King here pops this one here high and deep. That one's going to go over to left field. That's going to hit off the wall. King should get enough for a double. And was thinking about going for a triple, but realized he might not want to do that. And if he did that, he might upset the coach, as he takes his double and can keeps himself in scoring position, of course, on base for his ball club here. As the fans here in Oakland are really getting behind this young man here, and they know that this young man is a key to their success on the diamond here, and of course a chance to get them to the playoffs, and of course obviously the ultimate goal of winning a World Series. As King here looks to see if that pitch is going to be caught, and he realizes it is, and he to go ahead and advance himself 90 feet. Now he could have easily took off, but of course you always got to make sure that that ball is going to be not caught or it's going to be caught, because you don't want to get caught at the runaway back if it does get caught. So now Matt Bowman, he's going to come out. 22 starts so far for him for the season. 0-3. He's had 7 holds. And, of course, there you see his strikeout to walks ratio, 24-4. So Steve Worth now coming up here to pitch run. Of course, King, he's on board here still, as now we'll see, I believe, Jonathan Lucroy. 1-for-3 for the day for him, as he has a great opportunity here to break this open with a base hit. A base hit up the middle or down the line, and that's going to score the run with DeMarcus King here. As we'll see a full count. This one's going to be hit up the middle. Oh no, the force out at second. They're going to turn 2, and they do so. So DeMarcus King is stranded at third on that play. Good try there, but unfortunately just couldn't get that one past the infield, as it's going to keep a tie ball game. Cardinals going to be up here, and we'll see that we are able to walk away and get a victory here. Nice play there from the fellas, as Greg Bird is going to be your player of the game, as he helps us get the victory here in this one. And we'll win this one 4-3 as we go to extra frames. I believe it's a walk-off there, so a nice job there, Greg Bird, 3 for 5 in the ball game with a home run, 2 doubles, 2 runs scored, and of course an RBI for him. Of course, DeMarcus King 2 for 4, a double, a single for his effort here today in this game. As not much from him so far here in these last couple games. That bat's kind of starting to cool down, which is expected, but hopefully it'll start picking up here, and maybe this will be the game that'll do it. As we get to the second and final game of this 2-game series, of this interleague series here between these two squads. And there you see DeMarcus King right now in first place in the American League average, hitting right now .481. Can you believe it? He is just, like I said, been knocking the cover off this baseball here, and this baseball is just, he can see it. As we see this one here, this one's going to go high and deep. It's going to go back, and did he just do another home run? Oh no, he ends up dropping that one short of the fence, as that's going to retire the side. So no runs come across, but a hit is hit there by St. Louis as we go now to the top or bottom half of the fourth. So 1 out, 1 on here for DeMarcus King, as he has a dynamic challenge now coming up. He's got to try to keep this offensive momentum going here. So we'll try to see if we can advance the runner here in about 3 pitches, I believe. 2-1 count for DeMarcus King. Gets the pill. No, cannot do anything. So he will fail that challenge, but the at bat is still alive. So 2-2 count for DeMarcus King. And the pitch. And DeMarcus King gets a hold of this one here. Sound good on the bat, but is it going to go anywhere here to help him out? And it does. That's a beautiful shot there. A 2-run dinger. That is home run number 50 for DeMarcus King. Holy Toledo. Yes, indeed. That is a home run. Nice job there as DeMarcus King is going to be, again, going around the bases here. We've seen him do this a lot here as of late. And very early on this season. Hopefully he does not. I'm afraid that he might end up getting too hot, and then when we do need him, he'll be ice cold. So, of course, baseball, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint, and hopefully DeMarcus King remembers that and takes his time here. Just pace himself, as we'll see back in the 4th inning here. Was that home run we just seen to help us take the lead here. And a beautiful shot there. Hopefully these fans are getting these baseballs here, because I really truly think there's going to be something special coming out of this season. So bottom of the 6th, it's 2-0 here. Oakland leads, and we'll see a pitch here. This one's going to go over the left field, and that's going to be easy play as it's right in the glove of the left fielder. As no, he actually dropped it there. So yeah, he just not get it there. I think it's a trap. Take a look here at the replay to see exactly what happened. Well, I don't know. Anyway, nonetheless, we'll see. Now we're down by 4 as the 3-0 count comes in. That's going to be a perfect there for DeMarcus King as he drills this one there in a shallow center field. Runner's going to come around to score, and no, runner's going to advance there to third, putting runners down as second and third. And down by a run. Now we're tied up here as we go to, somehow we find a way to tie the game up 4-4 as we're at the bottom of the 10th. Marcus King here has a runner on board. Runner's going to take off. That's going to be a ball in the dirt, and they're going to try to get him out at second, but he is going to be safe. Now helping DeMarcus King now here just get a base hit. A base hit could easily score that run from second to home with just one swing of the bat. Let's see if we can do that. 0-1 count for DeMarcus King. Gets a hold of this one here. It's going to be high. It's going to be deep. And this is just probably going to be a fly ball. Yes, they're going to go ahead. Runner's going to go ahead and advance 90 feet from second to third. That puts a runner in scoring position now. So a base hit could get a score. But unfortunately, that base hit's going to be stranded there. So now we go to the 12th. 2 for 4 for DeMarcus King, as he has a runner in scoring position here. And of course, we're going to try to do the same thing like we did before we had a runner in scoring position. Try to get a base hit here, try to score that run in, and try to win the ball game. So DeMarcus is going to get the first pitch here. Gets it and slaps that one past the infield there. Runner from second is coming around to third, and now coming home. Can he get there on time? And he is there on time. That is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as DeMarcus King and the Oakland A's get the victory here, as they take the series now 2 games apiece here against the Cardinals. Great job, DeMarcus King celebrating there with the boys as they sweep the series here against the Cardinals, his hometown team. Nice job there for the Oakland A's as they get the victory. DeMarcus King, your player of the game, wins out on a base hit, which we were looking for back in the 10th inning, but hey, we had to wait 2 innings to get it again, and that's exactly what we did, as he is going to be named your player of the game, and of course, he is going to be interviewed there by the local media. Great victory there indeed, as we're able to, like I said, sweep the series for DeMarcus King. Oh, Gatorade bath there. Well, you better get used to it there, kid, because you'll probably have a lot more of those. DeMarcus King, 3 for 5 in the ball game with a home run. His 50th of the season. 4 RBIs and a run scored there. Like I said, they win this one 5-4 in 12 innings. So great job there. Look at this. This is great highlight reel there. Of course, that was one of the difference makers in the game, as he just drills that ball right out of the ballpark. Like I said, a heavy favorite right now. I think, if anything, I think he's pretty much convinced Major League Baseball that he is going to take the American League MVP this season, the way he's been playing here in these first 2.5 months of play that we've had so far. So 5 runs, 11 hits there for Oakland, 4 runs, 11 hits, 1 error there for St. Louis. Fortunately, St. Louis still in the hole there in the National League Central, as they still got a lot of work to get themselves going on coming up. But coming up in the next episode, you guys, we're going to be hosting the final 3 games of the homestand that we have right now, and that's going to be against my Boston Red Sox. They are 38-30, as Rick Persora will be, of course, the pitcher there for Boston, and we'll try to see what we can do there to finish off this homestand. Hopefully, we can finish off on a good note. As well as you got Pittsburgh coming up. We're going to be on the road there again in Pittsburgh, and of course Toronto as well. Those may be in the next episode. I don't know. We'll find out and see. But that is it for this episode of DeMarcus King's Road to the Show here on MLB 20. This has been fun, guys. This has been a fun couple of episodes. And of course, this season's been a lot of fun. I really hope I can get the Oakland A's and DeMarcus King a ring here soon in this series. But that's it for today's episode. If you guys did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series on the channel. Follow us over on our second channel on ESGNet plus LP, as we got some nice Road to Show series over there as well. And of course, other content as well on the second channel. As well, check us out on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check those out and follow us there. A great way to get to know what's going on here on the channel. Of course, find out when videos are being dropped or anything, really anything we decide to talk about or drop. You guys, that's the easiest way to find it. Of course, we do live stream over on Twitch on the weekends. The times and days and times are down below in the description down below, as well as the link to our channel there on Twitch. Definitely go check us out over there. Always a fun time, chilled vibe, and always having a good time. But that's it for me here today. Stay tuned for more of DeMarcus King Road to the Show. More episodes coming up very, very soon. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.